Hello, my fellow nerds out there. It's Oracle Nerd Richie, and welcome to a game called House Check. This is this is a little visual novel game that I found while I was looking around Itch. Yes, I am making this video immediately after making the John Doe video, but this game doesn't seem as creepy as John Doe. I hope, because that game kind of scarred me. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I was thinking we could probably play this game immediately after that one because I kind of got both of them, so I wanted to look through all of them, make sure I get like a better upload for today, so that you guys can probably have a video to watch, two videos to watch for today, or one for today, one for tomorrow, even though I don't upload on Sundays. So so hopefully you guys will enjoy this as much as I do playing it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start. I know. It's been a while. I thought I've escaped you, but fate just seems to always have me coming back to you. What I want doesn't really matter. You know I'll do it for you anyway. No, don't. Don't leave. I'll be right there. Please. This is Owen's house. At this hour, he should be at a student's place, teaching him mathematics. Trigonometry was the last lesson they left off. But with that call earlier, the one with the inaudible caller that I'm unable to identify, doesn't seem like he'll be tutoring for tonight. Now I'm about to find out what's the latest Owen update. I do this every day. Owen is very dear to me, nice and friendly, but he rarely talks to anyone about himself. The least I could do to repay his kindness is to look after his house while he's away. Yes, I helped myself in. Knowing Owen, he'd probably decline my offer, and I'd have to force my way in regardless. This is actually a pretty good offer because I take nothing in return. It's just that Owen is too modest to accept it. Oh, let's see what's new. Arlon. Okay, so his name is Arlon. Which place to check? Oh, okay, so we get 3 places to check: the TV, the kitchen, or the bathroom. I think the kitchen will be a safe place to check, so let's go ahead and check that first. Oh wait, we actually get more? Okay. Check the eggs. Owen bought 2 trays of these eggs after I sent him a link to a website with different egg recipes. He cooks a pair every after 2 mornings. So by now, having 6 eggs left is expected. Milk. Owen dislikes drinking milk, but he doesn't hate it to the point where the sight sickens him. He likes milk products like cheese, cakes, and milk is a flour. But it surprised me that I found bottles of milk in his fridge one day. After searching for clues and checking his meetup history, I found out he started drinking bottles of milk because his brother kept pestering him. Yogurt cream. Owen's brother sent a carton of yogurt. He hasn't touched a single one since. Let's check the freezer. There are chicken breasts in the freezer. He must have got these a while ago, along with basil, lemon, and garlic cloves. Okay, nothing else to see. Let's check the bathroom. Toothpaste. Owen's toothpaste is running out. I'd like to replace it, but he might question it. Toothbrush. Owen always brushes his teeth. I can't think of a day where he doesn't. He was still brushing his teeth even when he was running late for his appointment. Understandable, he was going to talk with his client. Shower. The tiles are dry now. I remember the time when Owen spent an hour in the shower. I wasn't able to capture his expression, but he must have been really troubled back then. But I inviting him to ice cream. That helped in cheering him up. Nothing else to see. Alright, TV. Last thing he watched yesterday was Love Me and Escape Myself. Actually, we watched it together. Only he doesn't know about it. It's too bad. It's too bad, really. I wasn't able to console him when he cried at the train scene. If Owen was watching with someone, he would have held back his tears. I'm glad. I'm glad he was able to let out his true emotions. Oh my guy's blushing. Does Arlen like Owen? See, check. Oh, we got a new place. Owen's room. Let's check the desk. Owen's workplace. This is where he works on his logo designs. Oh, he's a logo designer. Okay, you know what? That's a pretty cool profession to have. As well as his lesson plans for the kid he's tutoring. He would stay out late because of work, and I would watch him in silence. Bed. Owen's bed. Always well made, smells really good. Sometimes I couldn't help myself. Everything seems to be in place, except for the unexplainable changes in numbers, like the eggs. So the first change in normalcy was the call. Owen just received a lot of calls. Family, friends I did background checks on, as well as clients. But that certain caller, who was that person to Owen? We got a mystery afoot. Back at home. Oh, we have music now? Okay. I couldn't figure it out. I tried tracking the call, but it led back to Owen's place. That's really strange. Was that call from underground then? Could Owen be involved in an illegal activity? I tried asking him about it over the phone, but he acted as if nothing new happened. I couldn't even tell if he's happy, relieved, or being blackmailed. Next day. Ooh. What? Of course I still care about you. Yes, I do. I'm not lying. I would never. I do love you, so please. Owen left in a hurry and I entered the room, through the window as soon as possible. Wait, is my guy a stalker? Oh god, so we went from being creeped out by a stalker to becoming a stalker. Yeah, sure, that's a weird transition though, isn't it? Love? You love someone? Like a family, right? I don't recall Owen being in a relationship. It turns out everyone who tries to get a hit on him. I should get my head straight. Owen is in distress. He needs my help more than ever. But knowing him, he'll never ask for it. Just something to check on. I'd probably say his desk is a good place to look. look at me, Oracle Nerd Richie, giving you advice on being a stalker. Don't actually take any of my advice, okay? I'm not a stalker. I wouldn't do that. Besides, I'm a sane person. Cause like my advice personally, don't ever stalk someone. Don't ever stalk someone that you like. Just go up to them, say hi, and like just get to know them. Don't stalk them. That's like never a good idea. Yeah. So let's just check the desk. Owen's laptop. Last time I checked it was this morning. He was designing a logo for a cafe. His client is a single man, 175 centimeters tall, 45 years old, and a greedy scumbag not interested in seeing anyone. How do I know all this? That's my question. How do I know all this? Only interested in Owen for his designs. Nothing more than that. Let's check his bed. When I got home, he lied down for a bit until he jumped at the sound of the ringtone. With the same inaudible voice, I'm convinced that only Owen could hear. The caller had put him into a panic, and he dashed to the door, leaving the bed in disarray. Check his bag. Hmm? Owen left his bag. Inside Owen's bag. Pencils, bond papers, manila, markers, erasers, phone charger, wallet, hand cream, cologne, comb, sticky notes, and water bottle. A handkerchief? I've never seen this handkerchief before. I don't think he chooses this kind of color. The embroidery says Diana. I don't recall any Diana in Owen's family tree. I'm most likely certain I know all of his classmates, students, and acquaintances. It's his names. So who are you, Diana? Oh God, okay, not only is Arlen a stalker, Arlen is a yandere. Great! Our main character is a yandere. Why does he have your handkerchief in his bag? Are you the reason he's been distressed lately? No. He must have picked this up somewhere and held on to it until he finds the owner. A new client is impossible. He would have written the name on a sticky note. A new friend? Did you just give your handkerchief to your new friend? No, that's not how it works. Oh, and what are you up to? Back at home, Owen took the train to Pablo, a rural area with barely any cameras, no telephone lines. Where did you go? His document says that he spent time with his grandfather most of his childhood. He didn't have many friends back then, and his classmates considered him the quiet kid. Did he visit his grandfather then? His grandmother? Coles wasn't married. Owen did not have a grandmother. Owen does not even know his biological parents. His grandfather, Coles, simply picked him up and raised him. From where? Owen, there are so many things I don't know about you. Why is that when I come to take a step closer, you always drift farther away? Waking up early in the morning like, I'm sorry, Geraldine. I'm sorry, Arlen, but if you continue working in the dark like this, you'll ruin your eyes. Freya. Mistress's orders to take care of you. Don't hate us for it. I'm doing just fine. Please leave. You've been at it for hours now, Arlen. You didn't even tell us where you've been disappearing to. Oh, I hope it's not bad company. I'm not doing anything illegal, so you don't have to worry. Tampering with the street security cameras isn't an illegal action. If law enforcement installed it there, then it's for the citizens to use. What are you even doing? Looming like a creep in the dark. If you're going to keep whatever it is you're doing, you're doing whatever it is. I can't read today. If you're going to keep doing whatever it is you're doing, you need to at least eat first. I don't have time for this. Wait, Arlen? Alright, I'm sorry. I didn't read the room right. Clearly the thing you're doing got you stressed. So, is there any way we could help you? Yes, the sooner you get to finish your stuff, the sooner you could go back to resting. I'm not like Owen. I'll take any help I can get. Pablo. Have any of you been to Pablo? I visited the place once for my piano recital back in 6th grade. They live at pizza boxes during my part time at Retz's Pizza. Very quiet, almost like a ghost town. Not their elementary. There may be a few students, but they never know when to shut up. I remember getting into trouble for fighting a girl there because she was supposed to perform first. I just arrived, but I already had weird rumors accompanying me. I keep telling her that I was from a different city, which is why they made me perform first. Yes, I don't care. Is the name Coles familiar to any of you? Or even Owen? Is there an orphanage in this town? I met an Owen when I was 9 in an airport. He is a retired old man with 4 children and grandchildren now. I've never heard of a Coles before. I'm not familiar with any of those names, sorry. As for orphanages, I don't think so. I don't think there's still orphanages around this age. You're of no help to me. Hey, we did what we can. Come back when you can provide useful information. Well, if you give us context on what... The next day. Oh, Lyra. Okay, so she's new. It's alright, Oh. Everything's gonna be alright. I messed up, Ly. I always mess up. I thought I could run away from it. Sweetie, you haven't told me what's been bothering you. Alright. No questions then. Let's cool off with ice cream then. How about it, hun? Ooh. Oh, okay, everything just got spooky all of a sudden. Lyra is in his room, on his bed. This is bad. This is bad. Lyra's everywhere. Traces on the bed, perfume in the air. She's embracing Owen's room with her corruption. Clean. I must clean. Desk, bed, trash can. Desk. Her hand. I saw it. She placed it here on his desk. Erase. Dude, chill out. Oh, we don't have any more. Bed. She's here. Her weight was here. She was touching Owen here. Go away. Trash can. It's empty. She should have been here. She should have stayed here. Oh God. Counter. Her hands everywhere. Here too? Really? Here? Clean it. Clean. Oh, my boy is going crazy. Fridge. Did she spread her filth here too? No, I'm not sure. But just in case. This is actually getting kind of spooky for me. I don't know how I feel about this. Cupboard? Lyra, she couldn't have reached this place. Even I couldn't reach it. But what if she ran from the opposite side of the room, did her greatest jump ever, and did a high five? Or you even used a stool to retrieve a cookie jar? I shouldn't risk it. Spray. Table? I know her. That woman. She placed her feet on the table, even with shoes on. Gross. The table's too dirty. Sofa. When she arrived, she sat here, didn't she? Yes, remove her trace. Remove her presence. Remove it. The situation has been stabilized. Lyra's presence has been cleaned thoroughly and was handled with great focus. But Owen, why? Why would you let the person who tried to poison you in your safe place? You'd rather lean on her, but hide from me? That night I had a nightmare. I knew what she knew. She tries to put me on edge every time all three of us are in the same room. She'll look at me and challenge me with those eyes. She knew that I would not stand a chance against her. But Owen himself said that he's not interested in anyone. She had no chance either. Or maybe... Hey, is everything alright? Arlen, you poor thing. Do you want to talk about it? We're all ears. I'm not like Owen. I can express myself when I need to. I had just had a nightmare. Someone I like was having someone else. Oh, my. Forget about it. It's just a dream. If it came haunting your dreams, then something must have come up. I saw them together yesterday. Oh my! I see. And here I thought you didn't care about anyone. This is my first time I'm hearing about you having a crush. Me too. Mistress was convinced that he was an unfeeling brick wall that crumbles upon human contact. Hush! Boy, I was just quoting the mistress. Ahem. Don't think about it too much, Arlen. It was only a dream. But if you're really anxious about it, maybe it's time you make a move. Just don't cause too much trouble, okay? We know how extreme you can get. And if you ever need a wingman, or well, any sort of assistance in your pursuit of love, you can count on us. Oh, keep that in mind. Arlen in love. Who would have thought? I was caught off guard too. Is this what he's been busy about? Congratulations on getting this far. This visual novel is still in development, but thank you for trying it out. Wait, what? That's it? Stay tuned for more updates. Wait, is that it? That's it? Alright, well, that was an interesting story. I'm not gonna lie. So this one, we actually get to see our perspective from the eyes of a stereotypical yandere. Well, it's not really a stereotypical yandere. It's more like an actually fleshed out yandere kind of character. And I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. I honestly like how this game is trying to put like a different take on how a yandere works, and that's actually really imaginative. I like how it is. I like how unique it is, and to be completely honest, I want to see more of this. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a